We are about to do some PvP matches with the new Academy Jack, and this guy is a very interesting character. So I'm going to start off by saying, as a free-to-play player, you probably do not want to use this Jack because he's not all that great without dupes. But then with the dupes, he can be very good. So right now, I have 2 dupes into him. Honestly, I would like to go 5 dupes in, but once again, that requires a lot of whaling, and that's very difficult with how many banners they've been throwing at us. And then knowing that Black Asta is coming soon, like, it's so hard to commit to, you know, whaling for this character, okay? But if you do happen to whale for this character at 5 stars, you get miscalculation +2 at the start of battle, and then you get 1 miscalculation from using his skill 2 here, applies miscalculation to self, and what that means is by turn 2, you have 3 stacks of miscalculation, and when you have 3 stacks of miscalculation with his skill card equipped, when performing an extra attack, attacks after granting 500% increased attack on the number 3 attack. So he gets additional attacks for every stack of miscalculation, and if you have 3 stacks of miscalculation on that 3rd attack, he'll get an additional 500% increased attack, which means you're basically going to be one-shotting one of the enemies, which is absolutely insane. So the problem with Jack, without having a max dupe though, is that with enhancement level 2 even, I am only getting 1 stack of miscalculation at the start of battle, then I get 1 from using my skill 2, and then I have to wait 2 turns to use skill 2 again, and then when I finally use skill 2 again, then I can use his special skill and get all 3 stacks, right? So it's really not worth using Jack if you don't have him fully duped. I want to just preface that. I'm going to be attempting to use him here in Arena, and maybe we'll get to see that special skill pop off, but I highly doubt it. We might just have to use it with 2 stacks, so keep that in mind. As for gear, I do feel like the gear I have on him is pretty dang decent, okay? I have all of this gear right here that leads towards the attack stat. You want to build him for attack. I do have a crit rate gear set or crit damage gear set, apologies, +7%. I also have a crit rate gear set. However, this is not the crit rate gear set you want. You want the gold set if you can get it. And then eventually, ideally, you switch out this gold HP set with like a gold attack set. However, the HP is just good for survival, so that's why I have it on him right now. Overall, 48,000 total battle power. It's not terrible. Not quite as good as some of my other attackers, like Noelle here has 56,000, and Julius is also very high, but I feel like this team will work out fairly well. We have Noelle for shields, we have Valtos for speed, we have Julius for a ton of damage, and ideally, Jack will keep up with hopefully these two and do a decent amount of damage. Keep in mind, they are both about anywhere from like 6 to 10,000 higher power or CC than Jack, so Jack might not do quite as much damage, okay? This is the first team we're going to be taking on. We'll see how it goes. I might end up switching my team with Jack out if this ends up working out, you know, just trying different teams with Jack and seeing how he goes. Let's go ahead and hop in. I think we'll be okay. We should be going first because of Valtos. All right, so I believe Valtos goes. Yep, we're good. Okay. Gives increased mobility to my team. My team should be able to go first. And since Julius is as wham as he is, you know, hopefully he'll kill Noelle here, which he did. Beautiful. And then we want to make sure that I would say, decrease mobility on Lotus, but they all have debuff immunity from Mars, right? So it doesn't really matter. But let's go ahead and do that. Okay, debuff immunity on all of them. We definitely want to get this up if we can. All right, and now Jack's going to go, and I do want to point out that because of the enhancement, he does have a stack of miscalculation already. This could be 2 stacks, though, if we had him fully enhanced, and then we just use skill 2, and then next turn we could have used our special. But now we have to wait like 4 turns, which makes him just not great for PvP. But in terms of PvE, if you have just 1 copy of Jack or like 2 copies into him like I have right here, he's actually still pretty good in PvE because at some point you're still going to be able to nuke a boss, right? So he's good for that. We're going to go after Lotus here. Oh, actually the damage, bro. Okay, you know what, Jack? Impressive. That skill 2 is actually pretty good damage, right? I'm happy with that. Also, Jack gives himself other buffs on that besides the miscalculation. Like, don't overlook those. We have the increased favored damage dealt. We have increased accuracy, penetration, right? So pretty good stuff on Jack, honestly. Give him more accuracy. Why not? Okay, and this will kill Julius, but he'll revive. That's fine. All right, here comes Julius's attack. It went on Noelle. That's fine. We're good. I feel like we're gonna win before we get the chance to see it, but we'll see. Let's see if we can get it. All right, we use skill 1. Oh, we almost killed it, and we bled. Nice. Yep, so skill 1 with that bleed is very nice. I'm worried we're gonna end up killing Mars before we get the chance to see it. We are definitely gonna kill Mars before we get the chance to see it. Almost guaranteed. I'm not going to use Noelle's ult, literally just because I want to see it. See, that 2-turn cooldown, that's what makes it so hard. It's such a pain, right? Because, like, we have the miscalculation times 2, but it's just so hard. Okay. I'm going to use it so we get to see it. We're definitely not going to get the chance to stack it up to 3 times in this match. Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. It's still pretty good damage, right? And it has a guaranteed stun, so don't overlook that either. That's another way this team works out really, really well, is because you have a stun here and a stun here. I am going to eventually switch this up actually later in the showcase, and I'm going to run a full stun team, and you guys can see what that does, because Jack can be really good on a full stun team. And for that reason, as a free-to-play player, you could use him fairly decently, okay? Only as a whale are you looking to get that massive amount of damage. All right, with that said, we'll do one more match with this team. This is the second team we're going to be taking on. It is a 200,000 total combat class team, whereas we only have 198,000, and it's a little bit higher than us, so we should be okay. It is the double barrier team with a Lotus and a Julius. Ideally, our team will go first, and we should have no problems, right? So let's go ahead and get into this. This time around, I am going to be aiming to just kind of get the stuns, I think, is what I'm going to do, as opposed to trying to get that max damage on Jack, because well, maybe Radius could survive. He might be able to survive it. I don't know. We'll see how this ends up playing out. I might try to go for the max stacks, but it's unlikely. We'll go ahead and we will barrier off the start here. All right, and then we should be able to kill Noelle here. She is stunned. See, we could stun another character. I thought about using the special just to stun, but I'd rather just kill Noelle, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Noelle's dead. We got another stack of miscalculation. Then we have Radius barrier coming up. Okay, it's actually good that they have barriers, because now maybe they're going to survive long enough for us to actually get our stacks of miscalculation. We'll see. All right, Noelle got stunned, but it's fine. He didn't even get like close to getting through the barrier. Put that on Jack. And we definitely want to decrease mobility of Lotus. That way he's not able to slow our mobility down more. Alright, and now we go ahead and do this on Lotus. You know what? It's not bad damage, and the bleed is really nice, okay? Like, pretty good utility. Yeah, we'll go like this. Okay, reduces mobility. And then he reduces everybody's mobility, but we have the counterattack. Very nice. Alright, looking good, looking good. I guess we don't have to worry about anything, right? Because Radius is still there. We should still be able to use our special with Jack. Alright, we'll kill Julius here. Or not. I'm actually surprised he's still alive. Okay, get our second stack, or our third stack of miscalculation. So here we go. We now have all the stacks we need. Julius revives. Radius is still there. Just don't kill Jack and we'll get to see it. Okay. We're looking good. We're looking good. So we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like this. Okay, now we just got to kill Radius. So all the extra attacks will go on Radius. We'll just do that because I don't want to do too much damage. Okay, so let's see here. Just to show you guys, 3 stacks of miscalculation. We'll get that extra 500% on the third additional attack. Let's see how much damage we can do. Oh my gosh, he just one-shot Radius, bro! That's nuts, dude. Radius has so much defense. That would have taken me like 3 or 4 turns with any of my other teams that I do to actually kill Radius off. So if you want to kill Radius quickly, there you go. Damn. Okay, and you don't get to see the most damage because all of his damage came from that one last turn, but like that's still not bad. He's keeping up in damage with these two, who once again are way higher than him. So 119,000, it's pretty good. It would be way better though, once again, if you can have 5 dupes into him. Let me show you guys the full stun team now. Alright, so this is very similar to the team I just showed you guys, except for this time we have switched out Noelle for Mars, and the idea is instead of relying on the barrier, we have an AoE stun here, we have his single target stun, he has the ability to taunt, we have a stun here guaranteed on his special attack, we have a stun here as well, and then we have Voltos for the speed, okay? So just a lot of stun here that stops the enemy team from doing stuff. It's actually really annoying as a defensive team if you run something like this. However, you might want to switch it out for more of like a stall tactic with like a healer as opposed to Valtos. But like this team works pretty dang decent. We are going to start off on easy mode a little bit. We're going to take on a 167,000 combat class team. However, they do still have a lot of very good characters. So let's see how our stun team performs when taking on this team. This time I'm going to be less focused on trying to get Jack his stacks and miscalculation. I'm going to be more focused on the stuns is the idea here. So that's what we're going to be going for. And we just want to stun Noelle enough that she can't really do anything, ideally, unless we kill her right here. So ideally we kill, but if we can just keep stunning her, that's a dub. Okay, very nice. We'll go ahead and go after Lotus. Lotus is pretty close already. Now we can go ahead and use Jack for a guaranteed stun. Let's go ahead and use it on Julius. We might actually just kill. Oh, we straight up killed. And then we did extra damage to the others. That's fine. That's fine. Now we got the AoE. Ooh, double stun. Oh, and Jack on the additional attacks, bro. Looking good on that combo skill. Oh my goodness, looks so nice. Okay, we'll go ahead and do this. Mars is already almost dead. It's insane. Okay. We'll just kill Mars off here. Why not? Goodbye, Mars. And let's see what Jack can do to Julius. Not bad. Alright, and then here's another stun that Mars has. We did not actually get the stun that time, unfortunately. Alright, and this will kill right here. And boom. First team, very easy, obviously. We'll take on a bit harder team for the second match. This one is closer to our overall combat class. We have 196,000. This team has 192,000. I do just want to preface, though, I do think this team can take on like 205, 210,000 battle power teams, you know, so you can kind of punch above the belt with this team. Keep that in mind. However, I just found this one, and I am trying to avoid, I'll be completely honest, speed teams with Valtos, because while I do think my Valtos is fairly fast, I do have his support, like talent carved stone slot upgraded. I don't want to take the chance, you know. I try to vehemently avoid other Valtos teams just in case, okay? So I like having the speed advantage turn 1, and there's plenty of people here in Challenger 2 to find that, you know, have teams without speed. So with that said, let's go ahead and see how our team does against this team. All right, so it's pretty similar to the last team we just took on. So we're just going to go ahead and increase mobility of everybody. And, okay, there Noelle did not have the counter, which is good. We'll go ahead and go after Noelle, see if we can kill her. And she's dead. Beautiful. Now we go after Lotus again, just like last time. And the only difference between this team and the other team is the overall combat class and the fact that they switched where Mars and Lotus were so they could go for the stun. Now we just, honestly, I'm going to go for the miscalculation stack. I think I just prefer 2 miscalculation stacks to get more damage later on. Alright, and then we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the combo stun. Ooh, nice stun on Julius. Oh, that almost killed Lotus with the additional attack. That would have been sick. I love that. I love just not knowing who he's going to attack. As funny as that sounds, it's just funny to me. Alright, we do have turn loss with Jack, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and just kill Lotus here so we don't have to deal with him. This will kill Julius. Alright, so he temporal reverse. That's fine, not a big deal. He's going to ult. He ulted Mars. We're so good. We're going to go ahead and do this. And now they're stunning us. Funny that we're getting countered. Alright, I'm very interested. Ooh, we have our skill 2 back up. Oh, okay. Wait, we have 2 stacks of miscalculation, right? I'm not crazy. We do. Okay. Yeah, I'm really interested to see what we can do with Jack here. Let's go after Julius because he has less health technically. Ooh, the crits are nice, bro. The crits are so nice. Alright, we'll go ahead and do this. Alright, here comes Mars. It's fine. Not a problem. Let's see if we can stun Julius up. Got the stun on him, so we don't have to worry about him. That is big. And now we killed them both. Alright, let's go, Jack. Let's go. Oh, it's so good, bro. It's so good. Oh my goodness. If you can get all the stacks, it's really, really good with the miscalculation. Once again, it's just hard to achieve sometimes, but like Jack is so underrated. I would say though, I feel like you want him max duped to make full use of him, but there you go. There is the showcase for him. Let me know what you guys think of him down in the comments. And if you guys did enjoy the video, please consider going down there, hitting that like button, hitting that subscribe button, and peace.